Hello students, welcome to the new lecture, and in this lecture we are going to discuss about 5 topics. They are effects of hormones in adolescence and health. Next is the balanced diet. So after that, cleanliness and physical exercise. These are the topics, these 5 topics that we are going to discuss in this class. Okay, the first one is the effect of hormones in adolescence. So first of all, what is meant by adolescence? In the last class also we have discussed adolescence is nothing but the age between 11 to 19 years of age, that is known as adolescence age. So here the effects of hormones. What is meant by hormone? Hormone is nothing but a chemical substance. Hormone is nothing but a chemical substance that is released, that is going to bring changes in the body. Okay, that is known as hormone. Okay, these hormones are released by the special type of glands. What is meant by gland? Gland is nothing but a tissue. Okay, this, let us consider this a gland. Okay, this is a gland, and this gland is made up of some type of cells. Okay, these cells are going to produce some kind of secretions. These secretions are known as hormones. They are known as hormones. These hormones are released by these glands. Okay, so these glands are known as endocrine glands. We are calling these glands as endocrine glands. So why these glands are endocrine? We are calling it as a ductless glands. Why we call these glands as a ductless gland? Why? Because if you see here, there is no tube. Okay, only the gland is there, but there is no tube. Okay, if the tube is absent or a duct is absent, such kind of glands are known as endocrine glands. Let us see, this is a kidney. Okay, let us see, this is a kidney, and above the kidney there is a gland known as adrenal gland. So this adrenal gland is present on the kidneys, and there is no tube directly attached to the kidney. Okay, so if the such kind of tube is absent or such kind of duct is absent, it is known as endocrine glands. Okay, so they are located in some positions of the body. Positions means what? In the body there are presented different positions or different regions, that is known as endocrine glands. What are those positions? For example, if you see the pituitary gland, it is present near to the brain. If you see adrenal gland is present above the kidneys, and like testosterone producing glands are present in the testes, and so on. These all are different type of glands. They are present in different positions in the body. Okay, next is the hormone. It is going to perform several functions in the body. So these hormones like controlling the level of sugars, salts, okay, next calcium, etc. These all are the important functions done by these hormones. Okay, so next is the important thing is about the bringing the changes in the adolescence, that is sex hormones. These sex hormones are going to produce, they are going to bring the changes in the human beings. These sex hormones are nothing but they are a type of hormones. These hormones will bring about a change in the body, especially the reproductive system. These sex hormones will bring about the changes in the reproductive system. These sex hormones are 2 types. They are testosterone, estrogen, progesterone. Now we are going to discuss only about the testosterone and estrogen. Okay, so what is the importance of the testosterone? The testosterone is very important in boys. Okay, why? Because so this testosterone is going to bring about the maleness and some bodily changes. So this is testosterone importance in the males, and in the females the estrogen is important. Why? Because this estrogen is very important for the development of some characteristics like development of the breast and also development of milk secreting glands. These are the changes that are brought by the estrogen hormone in the females. Okay, so this is about hormones and also glands and sex hormones. Okay, now next is the table 4. The table 4 is going to describe, in the table 4 we are going to describe about different glands like testes, ovaries, pituitary gland, and also adrenal gland. If you see the testes are going to produce a hormone known as testosterone. This testosterone is going to help in the formation of spermatozoa. It is also responsible for secondary sexual characters in males. What is secondary sexual characters? Secondary sexual characters like development of the growth of the beard, or you can call it as a facial hair, mustache, and also beard is a facial hair, and also growth of hair on the chest in males, that is due to the hormone known as testosterone. Okay, next one will be the second gland is ovaries. These ovaries are going to produce the estrogen progesterone. Just now we have discussed estrogen and progesterone. So estrogen we have discussed, but progesterone is also important. Estrogen is responsible for the formation of ovum, menstruation, next embryo implantation, secondary sexual characters in females. Secondary sexual characters like just now we have discussed, there is the growth and development of breast and milk secreting glands, that is the secondary sexual characters in females. Next is the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is going to produce the hormones like growth hormone. Growth hormone is produced by the pituitary gland, and FSH is produced, and also LH is produced. Like these are the hormones produced by the pituitary gland. So they are going to bring about a general growth, stimulates the endocrine glands, and also FSH means follicle stimulating hormone. It is going to help in the follicle formation of the ova or egg. Okay, in males the luteinizing hormone, it is going to produce some important things like production of the spermatozoa. In females, LH is going to cause the egg to burst out of the follicle and flow into the fallopian tube. Okay, that is importance of the LH, luteinizing hormone. Next is the adrenal gland. It is going to produce a hormone known as adrenaline. Just now we have discussed about the kidney, the adrenal gland is there. So this adrenal gland is going to show that it is going to show the emotions, or it is going to control the emotions. For example, if you are walking on the road, if the dog is after you, what you will do? You will do only two things, whether you have to fight with the dog or you have to run away from the dog. So it is a critical emotion. Such kind of emotion is brought by the adrenal gland, okay, through adrenaline hormone. Okay, next the adolescence and health. So in the adolescence the health is most important. Okay, so the proper hygiene is should be maintained. Hygiene is nothing but cleanliness of the body is nothing but hygiene. So proper hygiene should be maintained in the adolescent period. Okay, next one will be the balanced diet. What is balanced diet? Balanced diet is nothing but a food, okay, a food consisting of all required nutrients. All required nutrients is known as balanced diet. So if all required nutrients are present, we are going to call it as a balanced diet. Why the balanced diet is important in adolescent stage? Why? Because in the adolescence their body is in growth, so all the time the growing body needs more amount of the food materials, more amount of proteins, more amount of vitamins, no more amount of carbohydrates, fats, etc. So this is one of the important. Adolescents should take sufficient amount of balanced diet for their proper growth and development of the body. Okay, so next one will be the cleanliness. Okay, cleanliness is nothing but proper hygiene of the body and also proper hygiene conditions of the clothes they wear. Okay, so cleanliness is most important in adolescent stage. And why? Because in the adolescent stage there is more, okay, so increased secretions of the sweat gland and also other gland. So what happens if the sweat glands increase their secretions? More amount of sweat will be produced, and the sweat will produce some kind of odor, means some kind of smell is produced. So to prevent such kind of smell, so they should take bath. As a result, the body will be maintained in a clean way. Okay, next even will be if the cleanliness is not maintained, the fungal infections, bacterial infections, or unwanted infections may occur if the cleanliness is not maintained. And in girls, the special care has to be taken when they are in the menstruation situation. Okay, and also they should use the disposable napkins so that it reduces the infections. It may be bacterial, viral, or other infections. Okay, this is about cleanliness. Next one will be the physical exercise. Physical exercise is nothing but you have to play something. Okay, you have to play something in the ground or somewhere, so that the body will do some work. Okay, that is known as physical exercise. Especially mostly the outdoor games are the very much useful. So outdoor games should be done, and these outdoor games makes the body to stay fit and healthy. And if you are fit and healthy, you will get sound sleep. Whenever you do the physical exercise, whether it may be playing, running, or jogging, so your body will get some amount of strain. As a result, at the night time, you can feel better. So you might have observed any time in your life. So if you play more, you will sleep more at night. It means you will sleep very nicely at night. Okay, why? Because your body is tired, and the tired body needs more amount of sleep, that is known as sound sleep. Okay, so adolescence is the period of the confusion and also tense state. They have the more amount of confusion at this age, and also they are more tensed in this stage. So due to the changes in their physical body, the body is going to change a lot. So it is the period of the confusion and also tense state. So next, the drugs should not be taken unless prescribed by the doctor. So what is meant by prescription? Prescription is nothing but a doctor writes something on the paper, that paper containing the description of some medicines, that is known as a prescription given by the doctor. Okay, if anyone, whether it may be friend or a relative or anyone or neighbor or stranger, if anyone gives some kind of chemical substances and and they will name it as a drug, or they will name it as some good substances, and they will give to you. So in that conditions, you should not take it. You should not take such kind of drugs. Why? Because they are going to damage your body. Okay, you should take the drugs or any chemical substances when prescribed by the doctor only. Okay, and during the insecurity conditions or tensed situation, you have to take the help of the guidance from the elders. Okay, so next, consumption of the tobacco products damages the internal organs. What are the internal organs? Organs which are present inside the body, they are known as internal organs, like heart, kidney, lungs, brain, etc. They all are the internal organs of the body. So if any person consumes tobacco, okay, he will become the addict of the tobacco for after few days. And it is going to the such kind of smoking tobacco is going to cause death in these individuals. Okay, it means why? Because the internal organs will get damaged due to the consumption of the tobacco or smoking the tobacco. Okay, if you see in the Andhra Pradesh, so 68% of the individuals below the age of 15 or the 15 is the tobacco addicts. Okay, that is roughly around 57.57 lakhs. Okay, these are the people, they have addicted to the tobacco. Okay, so tobacco consumption, consumption of drugs, consumption of tobacco or smoking tobacco is not at all good for the health. Okay, so this is about our topic today, and from this lecture the entire chapter is completed, and in the next lecture we will discuss the new chapter. Okay, and if you have any doubts or questions or suggestions, feel free to post in the comments box so that I can answer to it. Okay, and we will see you in the next lecture.